Hi, this is Greg. Look for my book, The Agile Brand, on Amazon or on my website at theagile.world. Welcome back to the Agile World podcast. Over the next few episodes, I'm going to talk about what makes a brand successful. Today, I'm going to start with substance. For a brand to be strong and have lasting success, it needs to have substance. I look at that in a few different ways. First, a brand needs to have an ideology behind it that's clearly articulated and clearly communicates that to both internal and external audiences. Second, it needs to have a genuine experience for the brand's audiences that helps build a meaningful relationship. I'm going to talk about ideology first. While tastes and fads may change over time, having a strong vision, mission, and core set of values is something that really shouldn't change and doesn't need to change. Companies that truly understand this are able to weather massive changes, whether that's disruption in their market, changes in behavior, changes in usage, all of those types of things. When customers as well as employees know what a brand stands for, it's something that allows them to keep a company top of mind. A lot of times that's what it takes to truly be successful, is to occupy that place in someone's mind where, again, when someone has a challenge, when someone has a problem, when someone needs something, they know that your company, that your brand, that your service is able to solve that and solve it effectively. They're able to know that you're able to solve it with a certain level of service. They know the type of experience that they're going to have when they get it. That ideology is something that goes through everything from how employees interact with one another to how they interact with their customers, to how customers interact with the brand itself. And it's something that guides a company over time. While new products and services may be delivered, while new things may be rolled out over time, if they all serve a common purpose, if they all serve a common mission, all of a sudden it makes sense. Companies are actually able to go into new markets. They're able to reach out to new audiences and new areas because they've already been established, and their ideology, their mission has been established, and so they're already strong in several ways. Having that strong ideology allows them to actually expand into those new things and have people already have a level of expectation about what they're going to get. The next aspect of substance is being able to offer a great experience. I talked a bit about expectations in a previous episode. Offering a great experience means that there is something not only authentic, but something consistent in the way that a consumer interacts with a brand. That substance means that there's something beyond just a sale. The relationship that I have with a brand, the relationship that the brand has with the customer, goes beyond simply making a purchase. There's an experience around that. What type of ongoing support is offered? If I need help using the product, if I need ideas of how to use it, so on and so forth, that brand is there to help me have a great experience with it. It's not just a one-time transaction. The last aspect of substance is timelessness. While there are brands created every day, there are many that have stood the test of time. They've done this because they have a clear ideology and they've stuck to that. They appreciate a great experience and what it means for not only new customers, but existing customers that they want to retain. This timeless aspect is something that needs to be part of their mission, their values, and their long-term plan. It's something that resonates not only with customers, but with employees. Focusing not only on the immediate needs and challenges, but the long-term goals is something that helps companies create a timeless brand. It's less about trends and fads that may come or go. It's about truly understanding how a customer is going to interact with a brand over time and how they can remain relevant to not only current generations, but future generations. So I've talked quite a bit about the importance of values and aligning values with your customers, but sometimes, in my experience, it's been hard for companies to truly not only understand what their values are, but really articulate them. In some experiences I've had, it's been a matter of trying to work with a client to really figure out what their values are. I think some of the challenges with that are common things like writing or designing by committee. You can't really create value by committee. Values have to be something that really already exists, that you're really just kind of highlighting. So in a really competitive field, or in a field where it's really kind of hard to pull these things apart, it becomes really challenging. Everyone kind of says the same things. They all value, a professional services firm will value people. They'll value process. They'll value results. Those are all really, really common things. That's not really a value. That's not really something that differentiates you from anyone else, because who doesn't or shouldn't value their people or results or process? So it has to be about something more. It has to be about a story. It has to be about some type of why are you here? Why did you come to be? I don't think this is an answer that a group of people sitting in a room can answer. I think it's something that someone or a few people maybe that are tied very, very closely to the business can really truly say. And it also involves filtering out a lot of things that you might want to be. A lot of times we want to be everything to everyone. We want to offer services. We don't want to turn down money or customers or things like that. But by trying to be everything to everyone, we know where that leads us. It leads us to being really nothing valuable to anyone. So values really need to be something that, at the end of the day, if you strip everything else away, that's what you still are. That's why you make some decisions that you make. It's why you make tough decisions when you need to. It's why you say no to things. It's why you say yes to things. It's not just about money. It's not just about some of those other kind of obvious things. It's what's going to keep you from making a bad decision, or what's going to really guide you as you try to grow, as you try to differentiate yourself in the future. In the next episode, I'm going to talk about another aspect that makes brands successful: focus. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please rate the show on iTunes or contact me through my website at theagile.world. You can find my books, The Agile Brand and The Agile Web, on Amazon and on my website at theagile.world.